How's it going? Welcome to a short, dumb video that I just really wanted to make because of a very old Facebook post. Put the picture up. This was a picture from, I gotta check actually, I gotta see when this was from, okay? I gotta check. You know how long ago this was. Come on. Face ID. So, I was inspired. This was from 5 years ago today, on the same exact day, 5 years ago. That's a long time ago. That's it. That'd be 2020, wouldn't it?
Some time later.
What? Sorry, 2019. Okay, so in 2019, I made this tier list. Now, this was on Facebook. I just posted this to my close friends and family. Anyways, I have a tier list of the best fast food restaurants and chains and stuff like that. And the tier list sucks. I don't know what I was thinking. I was young-ish, but that's no excuse, okay? There's no excuse for a bad tier list, okay? There's just not. So, while my food's cooking in the other room, yes, it's 10:45 and I haven't eaten yet. I got off work and I got my setup going, okay? This is the new setup. New and improved setup. I got my microphone all dialed in. It's looking not in frame, you know? You can see my bed, which is kind of weird. My room is completely different, okay? Check out my previous video on that as well as future videos. Anyways, we're going to just jump right in, okay? Check out the new videos coming out. This is going to be a double upload tonight. Or I'm going to make 2 videos tonight. Anyways, so yeah, let's just jump right into the fast food tier list. So starting off, we have all these guys. I'm going to put the ones that I haven't eaten at the bottom here, which I did in the first tier list. So I've never eaten at White Castle. I don't know that we even have White Castle where I live. And if we do, I've just never eaten there. So I'm going to put that right there. I think I've eaten at every other single one of these places. So that's fire. All right, perfect. Even better. I had like multiple that I'd never eaten at. So now let's just get straight into it. S tier is going to be the holy grail of restaurants. I had Wendy's in S tier. Wendy's at best is a B tier. I don't know what I was thinking. So Wendy's is going straight to B tier. McDonald's was S tier. That's going like B or C. I'll put it at B only for the Big Mac. The Big Mac and the McFlurry. That's the only reason McDonald's is at B tier. They don't really have much going for them. Their food's just not that good. The fries aren't that good to me. Like, I don't really like their food. So they're going to B tier. I can't keep them. They're going to C. All right, Papa John's is S tier. Now, and I'll explain why. They use good ingredients. They even say it in their slogan, better ingredients. Their pizza's just great, okay? Papa John's and Domino's are S tier. I love both. I've eaten both quite a bit. I eat Domino's more just because there's one near where I work. But I think Papa John's is S tier. I also think Domino's is S tier. Domino's ingredients are good too. Get the hand tossed and not the regular crust. So good. It's so good. They're only available on medium-sized pizzas, but it's great. It's a great little setup. Burger King is an automatic D tier. Burger King is horrible. If you like Burger King, I can't respect you. The Burger King near me, closest to me, closed. It just shut down. That's a sign, okay? Burger King is not S tier, D tier. It's awful. If I could add 16 tiers lower than D, that's where Burger King would be. It's just trash. The Whopper's like just not that good. It's not a good burger. The food doesn't taste that good. They don't have much going for them. I remember they used to make they had like a Hershey's pie that we would eat on a road trip. We would consistently go to Burger King. It's all right. That's like the only thing keeping it in D tier. It's trash. It's horrible. Chick-fil-A is great, but I think they use their sauces a little too heavily on the chicken, okay? It's great, but it's not good without sauce. You have to put sauce on it, and for someone who's never been, you don't even really know what sauces to get. So it's going to be an A tier. It's almost an S tier. Just because of the sauce thing, it's going to A tier. Popeyes, I've only eaten there once, and they were great. I'm going to put them at A tier. I've only eaten there once. I don't have much to say about my experience. It was good. It tasted great. I don't remember any sauce or anything like that with the Chick-fil-A situation, but I think it was good. Five Guys. Five Guys is great, but you have to, like, take out a loan in order to eat lunch there. It's very expensive to eat there. So for that reason, it's going to have to go and stay at B tier. I think it could even be like S tier. I think they are above average burgers. Their fries, their Cajun fries are so good, but they're expensive, and for that reason they're going to stay at B tier. I want to put them at A tier. They're too expensive. Dairy Queen, I haven't eaten there in a long time, but I remember they have the shakes that are really good. Their burgers are not that good. I never remember actually liking their burgers very much. For that reason, they're going to go C tier. They do have really good shakes, but that doesn't, you can't just have only one good item. So that's going there. In-N-Out's S tier. In-N-Out is goated. They have the cheapest menu items, like out of most fast food or like any restaurants. They have animal style fries. They're awesome. They're always busy. That's a sign. It's not just overhyped or anything. They're great. They are awesome. In-N-Out is great. They're also open till like 2 a.m., which is just another bonus. So I have eaten there super late. Super worth it. Little Caesars is great for, like, their pricing is decent. Their pizza's not that good. They're going to B tier at best. I want to put them at C tier because I just don't like them that much. But out of respect for all the Little Caesars fans and for their prices, I'm going to leave them at B. Carl's Jr. isn't that good. They have some decent stuff. I haven't eaten there in a long time as well. I think they got to live at C tier right now. I don't think they're great. KFC, D tier. I hate their chicken. I think it tastes horrible. Also, whose idea was it to put KFC and Taco Bell in the same category? Like, whose idea was that? It's a little weird. Or in the same building, not category. That's odd. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like their chicken. I don't think it tastes good. I'm not a big fan of fried chicken, like, on the bone anyways. Like, buckets of chicken just isn't my thing. But I don't like KFC specifically. If it was an apocalyptic situation, I might eat KFC. That's the only time. The only thing they have going for them is their mac and cheese is really good. Their potatoes are really plain, and I don't like their potatoes, but their mac and cheese is very good. Panda Express is great. I think they deserve A tier. Their food tastes fresh. It doesn't, like, taste old. It doesn't, like, they keep their place really clean in the locations that I frequent. They're good. They just have good options. They have good menu items. So I think that's an automatic A tier. It would be S tier, but you can get better, like, Chinese food. Obviously not on this list, which makes me want to put it at S tier because it is just really that good to me. They have a lot of choices too, a lot of menu items. Yeah, I'm gonna bump them up to S tier. So they're going to S tier for sure. Jack in the Box, automatic A tier. They have good stuff. They're the burger place that sells tacos, they're pretty good. I mean, the tacos aren't that good, but the burgers are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, Jack in the Box it's good. Like, I frequent Jack in the Box now that they added one to the state that I live in. Pretty cool. I don't go there super, super often, but occasionally I'll go there, and it's decent. Arby's is very hit or miss. They're going to go to B tier. When it's good, it's really good. But when it's not good, it tastes horrible when it's not fresh. Like, that's just meat and stuff like that. They have good quality meat, but if it's not fresh, it tastes horrible. So I got to put those guys at B tier. They have good shakes. Again, shakes aren't that hard to make good, but they have some good flavors. Every time we go to Lagoon, they're great. I mean, the shakes are classic. Like, Lagoon, just a staple of my theme park experience there. But that can't carry them all the way to A or S tier. They got to stay at B. Pizza Hut, I've only ever eaten there once. Actually, that's not true. I've eaten there twice, and every time I've eaten there, I've gotten sick. They're going to D tier. They also are like closing down a lot of their stores, and they're just less profitable than they used to be. All that out of the way, their pizza is way too greasy for me, and I don't like it for that reason. So they're going to D tier. Sonic, their food is good. Every time I've been there, their food's good. The service has been bad every time I've been there. However, I'm not going to hold that against them because it's not all locations that the service is bad. I'm assuming, obviously, they're going to have like mixed service, quality of service everywhere. I'm going to put them at C tier. Their food is good. I don't eat there often, but it's good. So I'll put those guys at C tier. Taco Bell, I'm going to put at C tier as well. I think Taco Bell has a lot going for them. But the freshness of the food isn't always there. Plus their prices are pretty high. Like, it's kind of expensive. The only like valuable meals you can get are like the boxes, the combo boxes, and it comes with a bunch of stuff. They're not great. I'm gonna bump them to B tier just because they invented Baja Blast. Subway is very controversial. I want to believe that they're controversial. In my opinion, they are. I used to work for Subway, and they're good. You know, I mean, the food is like we have like food safety practices and all that stuff, so I can, as an insider, I know what that's like. I want to put those guys at A tier. I still eat Subway. I worked there for over 2 years. I think close to 3 years, and I like Subway quite a bit. I think I still eat Subway sandwiches, and I think they taste good. They're very expensive nowadays, like ridiculously expensive. So for that reason, I'm actually going to put them at B tier because I did the same for Five Guys. Like, for 2 people, it's like $38 if you both get footlongs. That's just ridiculous. So they're going to B tier. Chipotle, I've eaten there a handful of times. They added one near where I work. They're actually pretty good. I like Chipotle quite a bit. Their food is relatively fresh. It's pretty expensive to eat at Chipotle, which isn't a big deal. It's not like crazy like Five Guys or Subway. I'm going to put those guys at B tier as well, though. I don't think there's anything that's like making them like crazy. I think it's very overhyped. I don't think there's anything that's like super redeeming about Chipotle. I know that they have plenty of menu items, stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, that is my fast food tier list. This has just been a fun little video I wanted to make. I wanted to just recap some old memories for myself. 2019 me made a tier list. Now 2024 me is making a tier list. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy my next video about the Lancaster League, Part 3. Stay tuned. All right, thanks. Catch y'all later. Have a good night.